Hey guys, Eloisa here, and today I'm going to show you how to create an audience profile. So this is part 2 in a series where we're talking all about audiences. The very first video is about how to identify your audience, and I give you something that goes deeper than demographics, so make sure you check that video out first and then come back over here and I will teach you everything you need to know about how to create an audience avatar. Before we get started, just want to let you know that I have a audience avatar worksheet. This is exactly a template that I use for my clients who have over 1 million subscribers on YouTube. I use the same exact one for everybody, and you can download it today. So click the link in the bio to download and get your copy and use it as a template to create your own. All right, let's jump into the video. So once you have a good idea of who your audience member is, you're gonna wanna create what looks like a Facebook profile for your audience. This is an example of what you will download. It's gonna look like this, something very beautiful, and it's gonna have a picture of what your audience sort of looks like. We wanna choose one person to focus on. Okay, I made this in Canva, but you can get yours for free if you just download it. Click the link in the description box to get your copy. All right, so audience avatar, you're gonna wanna for sure want a name. Name your audience member something that your audience would be named. So for example, if your audience was primarily Mexican men, I'm half Mexican, so say my audience was primarily Mexican men, I am gonna name my audience member Juan. Something very common, okay? Maybe Juan Carlos if I want to, add some spice. That's what you're gonna name your audience if it's primarily Mexican men. If your audience is made up of women who happen to live in North America and are over the age of 75 years old, the name might be different than someone who is in the Gen Z generation, Generation Z. So make sure you choose a name that is fitting to your audience. Fill in the demographic information. So we're talking age, race, relationship status, are they married or are they single? Do they have children? What is their occupation? Religion, because religious beliefs are very important in how you speak to somebody. Their interests, do they like self-development? Do they like cooking? Are they into fitness? Do they like wellness? Next, aspirations. Aspirations is extremely important because this is where your audience wants to go, and guess what, guys? You can help them get there. By the time you finish that, you're gonna have a beautiful document that looks like this. All right, so next thing is you wanna ask, what pain points does this audience member have? What keeps them up at night? What are their hopes? What are their dreams? What hurts them? You want to make a list of their pain points. So it's gonna look like this. Pain points. For this particular sample audience member, their pain points are they have a full list of responsibilities and no one to help them with. They're looking on how to enjoy the good life while also saving money, saving for retirement, and investing. They're looking on maybe not how to get into a relationship, but how to really appreciate the single season that they're in. And maybe they're even looking for success stories of people who look like them. Looking at your audience's pain points is one of the most powerful things you can do in marketing. And trust me, I went to USC Marketing School, Marshall School of Business. Yeah. I learned all these things and I'm teaching them to you because I can. So make sure you go ahead and subscribe and learn as much as you can from everything I gotta say. Ask questions. I'm here to help you and answer those questions. But knowing who you're speaking to, knowing who your audience is extremely important because then you can supply them with what they need to solve their problems. So let's take this person for example. She is in debt. She's paying off her student loans from college. She maybe has a job that pays her $60K, $50K, but her student loans, they're $150K. That's pretty stressful, and that's a huge pain point. Now what you wanna do is think critically about this particular pain point. How can I ease it? If I'm a financial YouTuber, what can I do to help her with her debt? I can't go ahead and pay it off for her no matter how much I want to, but what I can do is supply her with debt resources. I can provide her with inspirational stories of people that have done it before her. I can provide her with tips and tricks on how to increase your income. There's so many ways that you can help. This is really about caring for your audience and nurturing them in a way that you would a friend. make sure you get this template. Click the link in the description box down below. This is gonna be super helpful when it comes to creating your audience profile for your audience members. Remember to do this right away. If you're a YouTuber starting at 0, you need this for sure on your ideal audience. And then if you're a bigger YouTuber, I recommend brushing up on this maybe every quarter or maybe twice a year, so that you can double check and make sure, has my audience shifted? Has their pain point shifted? And if you're someone with a huge audience, it's very likely that you're gonna have multiple types of people in your audience. So you may have someone like this, a woman who is interested in paying off her student loans, who is in her mid-20s. But within your same audience, you may have a large group of men too, who happen to be over 40, and now they're deciding, you know what, I wanna settle down, I wanna get married, and I wanna go into my relationship debt-free, so how can I pay off my credit card bills? I highly recommend starting with the most active audience and then working your way down. I've had clients who have over 1.5 million followers on Instagram, and they probably have 4 different types. So we've created 4 audience avatars for them. So keep that in mind if you are a bigger account. Alrighty guys, thanks for bearing with me through the rain, through the cars beeping outside. If you've made it this far, you are a real one, okay? So comment down below, I made it, and let me know that you watched all the way to the end. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and comment any questions that you have for me. I'd love to answer all of them. I am creating a course that can help put all this information in one place, so make sure you comment down below and I'll make sure to get your questions answered. Alrighty guys, talk to you later. Bye. Mwah.